Guys, welcome back to the channel CAD Comrade, and in today's video we are going to learn about how to design a solar system in AutoCAD. So for that, first we are going to do is that we are going to hop onto our site, which is right over here in India. So what are we going to do for this is that we are going to just take a snapshot of this photo from Google Earth. As you can see it right over here on the top left corner, it is just Google Earth, and I have like located my site project, which is in India. So I am just going to get a snapshot, and I'm going to save this in let's say just let it be easy, let it just be desktop, and say save it as screenshot. After that, you have to do is you have to go in AutoCAD, you have to go in insert, you have to go in attach, and then you have to attach the screenshot that you have taken it from Google Earth, and just scale it right over here. So for scaling this image, all we have to need is that one full size of one actual size of the building, which is that can be easily measured in Google Earth, which is right here as 64 meters. So we will just draw a line which will be 64 meters, which will from right over here. We are going to turn off the ortho. We are going to mark this line from here. As you can see, it is 295. Let's just make it 300, so it's just easier for us to expand. So as you can see it over here, it's 64 meters, so this is going to be 64,000, and it is already 300, so 63,700. Right over here, this is going to be this big as a same scale object. So after this, what we are going to do is we are going to make another line, which is right over here like this, which is going to be this, and that we're going to move. So we now you have to select the image and the line. Then you have to do is AL enter, which means align, and then you have to align both the ends of the line. This is going to be right over here, and then you have to press enter. Then it will ask you that the scale object based on alignment points, you have to press yes, and here you go. Here you have the perfect 0:1:1 scale image right over here. Now you can go on and draw your solar system design. First, all we have to do is that we are just going to trace the basics of the whole building, which is right over here. Then this goes right like this, then again a straight building, then again it's going to be like this, then again a straight building. As you can see it right over here, we can just do it as precisely as possible, because in solar system design, it is not that you have to be so accurate, but and because the workers just need the alignment, the placements of the main thing which is going to be placed. And after this, we also have this as this is as a buffer space for safety. So we are going to select this and offset it through, of course, and we are going to place it right over here. And as you can see, the buffer space all over the building is has been taken care of. So what we are going to do with this thing is that we are going to keep these two portions, which is right over here, these two portions as just a simple breathing space. So we are going to make a line over here, and then we are going to make a line over here. So so we are not going to have solar systems over here, this place and this place. This the places are going to be breathing spaces, or even if they want to conduct some parties or some events or something like that. So for this, it is going to be like this. So after making this basic plan of your building, like the just a basic top view of the building, then you have to if you have the plan of the building itself from the builder or your client, then you don't have to do this. But for this reason, this is going to be a freelance work, so I don't have the plans and all, and I don't want to waste time to get the project out of my hands. So I'll just gonna make it up for the client. So this is how it is going to be. So we are going to plan the solar panels right in this stretch of the building, as because as per the studies, this is the highest, the highest points which will be getting uh, the heat radiations. As I remember from the meeting, it is named as heat radiations from the of the sun to the building. So it is going to be like this. So this space, they have an air conditioning unit of the building, of the central common spaces. So we are going to even not touch that, and we are also not going to touch upon this areas, because this is also the same. Air conditioning units are going to be placed right over here. They are here too, but we can also give space for more, if in future if they want to place it. And this is the place from which is the overhead tank, and also the staircase to the terrace. So after this, that we are just going to hatch, we are just going to do a simple hatch, which will indicate that what places have to be, should have the solar panels, and what are not going to have the solar panels. Okay, this is also nice to give for your client. So we'll just do this 60%. This is like, this looks good. And now in this part, as we have it right over here, we are going to have the solar panels, which is right over here. Which, for that, what we are going to do is that we are going to make one module. Let's just it is in inches. What are we going to do is that I just came back. So what are we going to do is that we are going to make one module of the solar panels. So for that, first we are going to do is that we're going to offset it by like 3 feet, just as small as 3 feet. This is going to be 300 right over here. And now we are going to make a module. We are going to offset everything by 300, which is perfect. So that is the space that we are going to keep for circulation. As you can see it right over here, these are all the spaces that we are going to keep it for circulation, which is going to be down there. And what a good thing has been done for this building is that we already have increased the size of the terrace walls. So the solar panels, I know it, every time that the client always gets it after the project is done. So I had planned it beforehand only, that if the client needs the solar panel, then we have the space for that. So for that, it doesn't look good, it looks good in the facade. So for that, what we have done is that we have already given the some space in the terrace, on the terrace of the, so it looks good on the facade. So that's all what it is. So after that, we are going to do is that we are going to make the solar panels. It's going to be 1500. That is like a standard sizes. This is like one solar panel. This is like one solar panel. So it has it these are the spaces which are going to have the solar panels. It is going to be many, but I'm just building the just showing the top view for now. As you can see it right over here, we just select the distance which is over there, and we are going to offset it right over here. And yeah, so this same process we are going to follow in all the three spaces which is right over here, which are going to have the solar panels. So for this, we are going to hatch it. Right over here we are going to go with the blue. This is the blue, and you can see that we are going to do it right over here. Yes, continue hatching, and like this we are going to show the whole thing. So just select all the cells of the solar system. This is how it is going to be. This is the area that is going to have the solar system. So for what are we doing over here is that we are planning for the consultant, as we have to tell them that where are this things gonna come. So what are we basically doing is that we are planning it for the consultant, that this place they have to put the solar panels. After that they're going to have, they're going to have one more meeting, and for that then they'll give their tech, technical things like the wiring needed and stuff like that. I'll just gonna patch this all. So when you're done hatching this all, then look at these lines that have been came as extras, which are not really needed. Which is this is not really needed right over here, as you can see it. After this, we are what we are going to do is we are going to make another hatch, which are the smaller, the smaller things of the cell which is inside of it, which is this. It is going to be white, and the angle is going to be, let's say, 1000. Is still not seen. Okay, this looks good, and we are going to also change the angle by, let's say, this looks good. Yeah, 26 looks good. So we are going to hatch this all, as it is going to have cells in it, right? So it has to like look real. So for that, we are going to do is we are going to hatch it with first with, as we did first with blue, and secondly with this crisscross hatch, which is right over here, which are the cells of the solar system. And yeah, as you can see it right over here, that we are done with our first. We are just going to keep the, okay, 44, it looks good. So now this is visible. We are just going to match the properties of the both blues as we hatched it differently. So as you can see it right over here, this looks good now. Why is this here? I'm just gonna trim it off. And yeah, this red areas are the areas that are not going to have the solar panels, and these are the areas which are going to have the solar panels. So after this, what we are going to do is we are just going to select this hole right here like this. We are going to select it all. No, I don't need you, just be aside for a minute. Yes, thank you. So we are just going to select this whole thing. We don't need this, so shift. And yeah, what we are going to do is we are going to make this as a block, so it is easier for us. Solar. So just after this, it is going to be very easy. We are just going to copy and paste it in all the three spaces, and just going to clean it up. I'm not going to show you how I clean it up and I add it and this and that. This is the basic thing that you have to do if you have to like design a solar panel system for your project. And this is how it will look. It is going to be more refined, of course. And this is how the basic plan that will look, that you will give it to the client. So you just have to follow these steps and make the whole plan look very neat and tidy and well arranged. So I am not going to teach you the whole process of this panel and this panel and this panel, because you have learned the basics in this area, that what things are going to be followed, and this same things have to be repeated in all the three parts which is right over here. And yeah, that's it for the video. And let me know in the comments that how did you feel about the solar panel design in AutoCAD. This is a very brief, very basic thing that you can do for designing a solar panel system for your project. And this also adds up to your work, and it of course looks good. So let me know down in the comments below that do you need the full video of the plan that I do it over here, like cleaning all these lines, what we are going to do with the spaces, and how are we gonna add this over here and not over here. If you need the full video, let me know down in the comments and we will take care of it. And for now, this is the basics of the solar panel design that you can do in AutoCAD. So yeah, thank you for watching and share it with someone who may need it. Thank you.